Okay, so this is also okay. So this whole situation right here, the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Yes, that all started today, by the way. This very much is going to be. This is something that Zaslav is going to have to deal with because, yes, it is Amber Heard and Johnny Depp that are dealing with with everything, but there's things that were involved when it comes to Warner Brothers, okay? But what's interesting about this whole situation is the fact that it might bring to light shady shit. We all know that Tsujihara, shady shit, already gone. But Toby? Possibly too? Huh? Yeah. The possibility of that. But Amber Heard, I don't care what side of whose side you're on. If you're justice for Johnny Depp, you're justice for Amber Heard. I don't give a shit. They both are toxic. They both should have never gotten together. Okay. But of course, Amber Heard tries to do the whole thing like, oh, I'm the victim. So she released this right here, talking about the situation. I'm going to go offline for the next several weeks. As you may know, I'll be in Virginia, where I face my ex-husband, Johnny Depp, in court. Johnny is suing me for an op-ed I wrote in the Washington Post, in which I recounted my experience of violence and domestic abuse. I never named him. Rather, I wrote about the price women pay for speaking out against men in power. I continue to pay the price, but hopefully when this case concludes, I can move on, and so can Johnny. I have always maintained a love for Johnny, bullshit, and it brings me great pain to have to live out the details of our past life together in front of the world. At this time, I recognize the ongoing support I've been fortunate to receive throughout these years, and in these coming weeks, I will be leaning on it more than ever. With love, always. A. Was she Canadian? No, but so yeah, she put that out there, but it's like she's not innocent either. That's the thing, But of course, she had to put that and try to play like the whole like. Yeah, I'm sure. We've heard the things. We've seen the back and forths. But, apparently there was abuse on the other side, too. You can't take that away from it either. Apparently there was probably some abuse that went Johnny's way from her. You can't ignore that either. But, yeah, whatever side of the argument you're on, and hopefully you guys are neutral because, let's just face it, both of these people are batshit fucking crazy. They should not have ever shacked up, but I'm sure it was fantastic for a while. They were probably fell just madly in lust, not love. They fell in lust. That's just the way it is. I'm telling you, that's what happens. You fall in lust because you're both batshit crazy. I'm sure the sex was fantastic and you all had, you had some fun and it was all fun and but then the pendulum swings completely the other way, and it's just like when you have a fight, it gets really crazy with the fights too, which I'm sure there's a lot of things. But what's interesting about this, guys, is the people that are going to have to go up on the stand and talk about shit. And it's probably going to be people that worked with Amber Heard. Elon Musk, probably going to be there. Jason Momoa, probably going to be there. Possibility even a Zack Snyder, who knows? Because they've all worked with them. James Wan, possibly maybe too. Maybe they're going to have to go and testify about something. Did you hear about this? Did you see this? Did you see that? Whatever the fuck. There's going to be some interesting things that are going to be coming about when it comes to this case. And I'm just saying, and I've been saying this, is there's a possibility that Toby Emmerich might end up, getting some shit revealed about him. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just trying to, I'm listening to people that are whispering about things behind the scenes and seeing some stuff, but who knows? Take it all with a grain of salt. I don't know. I could very well be wrong information, and I'm okay with being wrong with the information. I can actually admit that if it's wrong and be okay. I could be like, hey, sorry about that. I guess that was wrong information I received. It's just what happens. Unlike people like, what? Yeah, do people hate Grace now? I saw the tweet. Okay, I saw the tweet, guys. I saw the tweet about that Grace posted out there. And I'm just saying right now, okay, I never say that she's actually like, she's just flat out lying, because I don't think she's smart enough to lie like that. I think when it comes to Grace and what she puts out there, of course, she said something about that Zack Snyder's Justice League didn't pull as many subscriptions in as that they were expecting to have, which I think that could be partially true, because studios, when they think about, oh yeah, this idea, oh yeah, it's going to bring in so much money. They're always thinking about money, subscriptions, money. And they probably shot really high, and it probably didn't get as high, but it did get a spike. We saw the fucking infographic that it did get a spike, but I'm not saying exactly that she's lying. I think she's just being fed information because they know she has a WB source. They still are, ever since we know, and Sarnoff, pre-recorded interview the Monday after Zack Snyder's Justice League came out, already putting the kibosh on anything further. Cul-de-sac, Ayer cut, oh, it's just a trilogy kind of thing, you know? So to me, it's like, obviously, when it comes to her, she's a very big presence in movie YouTube. So they're going to, hey, you know, we're going to tell you this information because we know you'll say it. But I just find it funny because there's, no matter what, in every fandom, there's always just going to be groups of people that you say what they want to hear, they're going to love you to death, because how many times has it gone back and forth between, I hate Grace, I love Grace, I hate Grace, I love Grace. It's like, will you guys just stop it? Okay, when she says things that you want to hear, like Batfleck doesn't die, he's leaving the door open, they're like, oh my God, yay, thank you, Grace. But then, of course, when she says stuff like she said today, now it's like, I hate this, I hate her with a passion. What the fuck? She needs her YouTube to be taken down and all this stuff. It's like, you can't be like that. You can't be like that. But to me, like I said, I think she's just being fed, you know, maybe she's being fed just information that they want her to put out there, so then they can kill the hype because, you know, I'm just saying. Who knows? I could be wrong, as always. That's just me.